Okay, so the next step here is to square off both sides of the feet and the legs. 4x5s are all surfaced and ready, you just need the right lengths. So normally you would just take this to a miter saw and square them off. That would be good enough, but my miter saw is 7 1/4 blade. I don't think it'll go 4 inches deep, and I want it to be a clean cut. But I do have this Sasquatch. It'll take a 4-inch cut and then some, because it's got what do we got here? It takes like 12-inch blades. Some, I can't tell right now, but it takes a pretty deep cut. It's probably mostly used for like timber framing and stuff. But I got a finishing blade, so 60 teeth per inch with a narrow kerf, so it should be good for finish cuts. So let's give it a try. So I've got these boards all clamped together, they're nice and square, and I put a fence up here to guide this fence on the skill saw so that I'm not so much freehanding it. So we'll give it a quick try here. It's pretty good. The cuts are flat. Okay, a little bit of tear out on the top. Not too bad, but not perfect. So, thinking on the next cut, I might just run a row of tape across there. So even though that was a finished blade, it's still, and I went slow, it still has a little bit of tear out. Nothing that can't be sanded and made back perfect, but a little nick on the corner here. Yeah, I'm gonna try the tape trick on the next cut, so let's go do that. Okay, we're gonna try this on the other side with the blue tape, see if we can cut out the splinters this time. It's the right line. let's see what we got. It's heavy. Yep, that works. No, a lot less. A little bit of splintering, but very little. I mean, that's acceptable. So, when I cut the other stuff later, like the black walnut, I'll use a good tape on it. Nice flat cut. Finish that. That's okay. The chisel. Alright, so these, I believe the short ones are proper length. We need 26. Let's see what we got. Perfect. So these need to be 34. They're about 1 inch too long, which is okay. I wanted to take the splinter side of those off, but these were fine then. Okay, so let's come back to that. Okay, we're back. I got it all lined up for 34 inches on the 4 legs. It's gonna go just about right. All right, let's get this done. Nice cut. That is a good blade. Figured it out. Yeah, that's perfect. Wow, that is pretty good. Tape, otherwise, it's being messy. Leave you off by a hair, but I'm gonna have to live with that. And that was a long process just to get 4 legs and 2 feet out of lumber. I figured these 6 pieces of wood here, probably a good 10-12 hours of work. So I think I'm in for a lot of work to get this bench done. Okay, that's all. And just a little bit of word about what's next. So all the work so far has produced that. Now I'm laying out the the maple. And I got all this stuff from a place in Vegas. And I need to create a bunch of pieces. I need 2 bench tops. They have to be 3 inches thick, 8 7/8 wide, 81 inches long. So that's like 1 1/4 worth. I need trestle ties. Those go across the top along the sides. Near the bottom along the sides. They go through the legs with a peg, a wedge. So that's good, and that needs to be 5 inches, 2.5 wide, and 63.5 long. So back to the old 2.5. If I use 2 of those, it's 3.5. But if I try to slice 1.5, then we're back to, it's tight, so I gotta figure that out. And then I need what's called gable ties. The side rails. So these go right across the top of the bench along the sides. And they have through mortises through the end caps. And I need 2 of those, 2 side rails. And they need to be 6 inches high, 3 inches deep, 81 long. So on the 3 inches, I need basically 4 boards. I have 3 boards. So what I'm trying to figure out is, do I need a couple more boards, and if so, which ones? And then I gotta go get them. But I think what I'll start with is these ones in the center. Figure out if I can get away with cutting 1 in half. It's 0.8, 1.75 is, it's just a hair over 2.5. So if I'm careful, I could probably save myself a bit and use only 3 boards for those. Anyways, that's what I'm up against, and next time I film, I'll probably just be ripping these boards down and trying to at least get the dimensions all glued up, and before I start doing all the fancy joinery. Okay, bye. Okay, now just to recap where I left off. I got all these boards cut to length and rough cut to width. That's for the top. That's for the trestle. That is for the side rails. And I tried to cut that one board in half with the table saw. No, it was a bad idea. Waiting for a bandsaw blade to come in, because the bandsaw is the right way to do that. I think I can still salvage that board. And yeah, so that's it for this weekend. Okay, bye.